Why must we go through the hard stuff? You ever wonder? I have asked that so many times. I believe it's because God sees more potential in us than we see in ourselves. Well, I want to illustrate it for you on this whiteboard. I'm going to draw a line right about here. A little arrow. So this is your life. You're traveling through life, and you think this line represents your potential. It represents everything you bring to the game. It represents all that God has done in you. And you feel like, man, if I can live up to my potential, if I can do that, man, I'm going to make a huge difference. I'm going to feel really good. Well, there's another line. I'm going to put that other line way over here. And this line represents what God sees. That line represents the potential God sees in you. That line represents the ways that God wants to use you in your life, the purpose, the true purpose that he has for you. But here's where it gets difficult, right in here. That is the space where we think our abilities are limited, our potential is limited. That we really can only go this far. But that is a space where God says, oh no, I see so much more in you. And he reaches out his hand and says, come with me. We're gonna walk through this middle space together. Because when I get you through this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use you in bigger ways than you could possibly ever imagine. And when you emerge from that space, you know what happens? You're stronger. Yes, we talked about it, but this maturity happens. Look back to James chapter 1, verse 4. It says, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Needing nothing. Difficulty is an opportunity for maturity. And yet so oftentimes we just want to hang out right here because we don't want to go through the pain. We don't want to go through the difficulty that God is calling us into so that we might mature, so that we might grow. There have been times in my life, and perhaps yours, in which I just felt like there was more. Like God, I feel like God wants to use me more. He wants to grow my leadership. He wants me to impact someone's life a little bit more. There's more for my life, more of how God wants to use me. But it's not until we reach that point of maturity that God can use us. Yeah, he wants to do more for you. And yeah, you might be in a tough time, but if you trust him through this, then he's going to do it. Then he's going to accomplish what he wants to do in your life. Never let the difficulties of life rob you of what God wants to accomplish through you.